playing doors, as you can see. 4.5 billion visits, 19.4 thousand people playing right now. Uh, it's quite an old game, honestly. I remember my first times playing. Yeah, yeah, fun times, fun times. But anyway, let's go. I'm going to be doing, as you can see, I'm going solo on this one. I'm going solo. Alright, flashlight. The thing I noticed is that you kind of want to have a flashlight. Don't buy the lighter, it's a scam. For those of you who haven't played Doors before, I'm going to fill you in real quick. It's a game where you're stuck in a hotel and you're doing what I'm doing right here. Now, I'm at door 6 right now. Things are all nice and peaceful right now. However, once you get to door 10 or so, things start to become a problem. Let me explain what I mean. Firstly, before you even get to door 10, although it's unlikely, you could get a dark room. And as you can see, that's also a jump scare that you can get. Now, that's not actually gonna happen every time. It's not guaranteed to happen. And another thing, the rooms are randomly generated, so no two plays are ever gonna be the same, really. That one is a chest that's a chest. There are two types of chests. There's the chests where you need a lockpick, and there's the chests where you don't. That one needed a lockpick. But basically, in this game, there's monsters that try to kill you. That was one of them, except that one can't kill you. It's designed to scare you a bit. And that's a monster that can kill you, but you didn't get to see it because you're not supposed to see it. If you look at it, it hurts you. I'm not sure what room it spawns at, but don't worry, this is just supposed to happen in this room. Now, this is the vitamins. If you find those, you should probably use them, but save them until later, because they are very useful in some points of the game. Not only to outrun certain entities, but also to progress faster. Now, if you wanted to use one to progress faster, it would not be the smartest decision, but you could. Look, see this? Now, you can just look down or look away to avoid it. You don't have to look directly at it, obviously. This room, you're just matching the paintings with these. So as you can see, that one goes there. That shape has that right there. And then you're going to move this one to here. And same thing with this one to here. And if you did it right, that fireplace will open up. And then you head on through. Now, if the lights ever flicker like that, wait for a second. If you hear that in the distance, jump into a closet or under a bed quickly. However, don't stay in the closet for too long, because there is a monster that actually can harm you, or kill you, I guess, if you stay in the closet for too long. Oh, battery. So yeah, with the flashlight, you can find batteries pretty often. What you want to do is you want to collect them if you can, because the flashlight does last for a pretty long time. It lasts a lot longer than a lighter, but it still has a limited battery. So if you get a flashlight, just, Also, these kinds of rooms with this kind of a desk, they always have loot in that middle one. They might have loot in the side ones. The coins are just a handy addition. You actually use them later in the game. And 20 coins equals 1 knob, which you probably know the currency. Now, this one always has something. Look, more vitamins. Now, you know what would be more effective than vitamins? A lockpick. This hallway for those of you who played the game, you know exactly what this kind of hallway is used for, but I'll tell you about that later on in the game. And actually, we're getting quite close to the point where these hallways are going to be used for more than just a regular room. That painting, I already know it's called Deepness. Look, title Deepness, see? So anyway, that first monster that you encountered was Rush. Also, yeah, that's eyes. If you were to look, you would see a bunch of eyes. Like you see, I'm looking just away enough, but those are a pair of eyes. Now see, that battery, I can't collect it because my flashlight's already full. And I wouldn't want to waste my battery right now because I would need it later. Now, the lights not only flicker for that reason where it's Rush. That's him. They not only flicker because of that, but they also flicker, which I'll tell you later. Now, in these dark rooms, you want to have a light source because there's a monster that hunts you exclusively in the dark. You'll hear or even notice it before you'll hear this, but it'll make a little psst sound. And once you hear that sound, you only have like a few seconds to actually notice it before it attacks you. It does a little less than half your damage. I think it was 40. Yeah, it's like 40 damage. It does 40 damage to you. And you generally want to avoid this thing. Now, it's called Screech. And it hunts you in the dark. If you have a light source, you're less likely to get it. Okay, look. So, right now, you would think that that's Rush, but it's actually not because these eyes are here. If the eyes are showing up, Rush can't spawn. However, the dark rooms can still spawn Screech. So you want to still have a flashlight on you, or a lighter, or a candle if you find one. Okay, now look, this is the hallway that you've seen before, but this time you notice that the eyes stopped, right? These hallways can also spawn with the eyes. Now, why is this so important? Because this is the first of 2 chases with an entity like this. What you want to do is you just want to run. Right there, you got to crouch under these ones. You don't want to stop moving because this thing is very fast. It will be able to catch you. A strategy, you have to find this door. This is the only door that you can go through. You have to go through this. Look at that. And you have to go around there. And the vitamins are pretty helpful to have, especially during the second wave, which is during like door 80 or something. Avoid those hands because they instant kill you. The fire does 40 damage. And look, that's how long it took him to get over here. He was a few seconds behind, but nevertheless, he was pretty on time. All right, I'm gonna just go AFK for 1 second. I gotta do something. All right, guys, I'm back. Let's do this. All right, so this kind of this room scares me. Now, with this kind of room, there's 2 options. You don't want to choose the wrong one, because that happens. Actually, it might do 45 damage. I don't know how the damage in this game works. Now, a way to tell these doors apart is first look at that door before the lights flicker. But also, if there's 2 doors in the room that have the same number, don't go to either of them because they're both wrong. It's just like, as soon as 2 doors have the same number, you can assume that they're both wrong, because no 2 doors will ever have the same number in this game. Now, this is the same hallway as you've seen before where we ran from that thing, which is called Seek. It's a very fast thing, and it is an instant kill. that thing that killed me, or not killed me, that thing that attacked me is called dupe. That also is not an instant kill, but it does a hefty portion of your health. Now, here's the thing. You want to look at the number on these doors before you go close to the dupe door. Because I'm pretty sure that if you go close to the wrong door, it will actually get rid of the light. I mean, not the light, the sign. It'll rub it out. Now, there will be a specific sound that plays every time you enter a dark room. It'll sound very unique. You'll hear it. Alright, so look, now that door is gone again. Is it 42 or 43? I'm betting on 42 because I don't think we've gone that far. If I'm wrong, we find the dupe thing again. Okay, look, I was right. So, I can actually continue to loot in this room because there's nothing ahead of me or behind me that's trying to kill me yet. But yeah. So now, I can go. 43. Oh, eyes is somewhere up there. Also, he'll have a purple glow. Now, we're approaching door 50, and there's something special about door 50. It's one of the only doors where there's a specific feature that only appears at that door, and there's also a specific entity that only appears there. It's always at door 50 every time. It will never be at any other door. But the entity appears at two doors. Door 50 and door 100. Now, a thing to keep in mind is that Rush, that thing that keeps running past, it will always break into the next room unless there is the room with the boarded up door that you have to crawl through the vent. Or a mixture of the whatever. If it's a normal door like this, it will always break through. Now, this is door 50. You hear that, whatever, you hear the breathing or whatever. Oh, they got rid of the glitch. Oh, no, they didn't. There's a glitch here where it keeps doing this. But basically, the thing in there is called the figure. I'm not kidding. It's called the figure. Like, guiding light, which, I'm not explaining that to you. But you'll see it. Right there. That's what it looks like with that ribcage. Now, as you might have noticed, that thing does not have eyes. So how can it see you? That's exactly the point. This thing cannot see you. And it's fitting that it's in a library, too, because you're supposed to stay quiet and collect these books at the same time. So the reason I'm crouching in here, specifically, is because of that thing. It will instantly kill you. Its hearing range is a pretty good amount. It has a specific set of walking patterns. Like, for instance, it's going to walk down there now, because that's the way it walks. Now, as you can see, that book had that number. Now, a thing you want to know is that not every book is one that you need. Some of the books are not required. In fact, they will actually not be beneficial because if you collect, the more books you collect, the faster it becomes. Okay, that one I'm pretty sure X was on there, right? Yeah, X is second. You just want to start collecting all the books you can. You'll hear a chiming sound. A triangle, is that on there? It is. Now, these books will always stick out like that. They'll always make the gleaming sound. And they also might have a guiding light on there. Guiding light is basically this blue light that you'll see wherever you go, basically. It'll be all over the place to help you in different situations. It might help you in the dark. It might help you locate an item. It might help you get around somewhere. But it also can work against you. Like, it can extinguish the candle, because there's a candle in the game. You can find them out. You can find them some places. So the thing you want to know is his walking patterns. He has a specific walking pattern that he follows, but he does somewhat change it up during like the later parts of the game when you collect more books. Now, if he chases after you like that, you're going to want to probably hide in the closet. I popped a thing of vitamins to hide from him. Now, if he ever comes close to your closet or your bed, there's a little minigame which might show up. Although, if you're lucky, he's gone. You just got to hide. If he goes anywhere close to you, see this mini game. You gotta use this. If you mess up twice, you die. So remember, you don't want to mess up like that. However, if you make it to door 50, you got some pretty good loot. That's 87 knobs for us, because we also had those gold coins. Now, a thing you want to do is you want to make it past door. You want to be past door 50. So I'm gonna use this flashlight again, and yeah. So get that key. So as you can see, this is my second run today. My last time playing this, I made it to door 100, but I didn't actually beat it yet. I have beaten the game before, but I haven't beaten it since the new update, which is a lot harder than it used to be. Now, the thing you'll want to do is you'll want to look for the key. In this case, it was right here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it has the name of the room on it. I don't know if Dupe ever wipes out the number on the key as well, but I know he wipes out the number on the door you came through. So remember, door 9. About a battery, so now it's actually worth my time to loot in here a bit, because batteries are actually pretty common to find. Gotta make sure to check real quick before you leave. He could still attack you even after you get out of a dark room. That's the candle. It has a very short lifespan, but it does last for a decent amount of time. It will light up a lot. The flashlight. Oh. Hide. See, the thing I did was I actually opened the next room so that he would go through it. Except, it seems that he hasn't. So as you can see, there's guiding light. There you go, see? It's lit up the right area. That door is not working. Now, this room doesn't only have to spawn with one door. It could spawn with two, but it only has two, obviously. So it can't spawn with more than that. But that only happens further on in the game. It doesn't usually happen now. May I just say, too, that the graphics in this game are awesome. They're truly beautiful, beautiful graphics. Now, door 20. So around the time that we meet, this is around the time that we meet Siege. Or a little further than this, but it's not that far away, honestly. There can also be more than one dark room in a row. Oh, battery. So, why am I collecting so many coins? Well, you tell me. Now, back in the old days, collecting this many coins, you'd probably be crazy. In fact, they didn't even used to have coins originally. But, now they do. Oh yeah, I forgot you can also hide under the bed. I didn't want to. I accidentally went under, but that's just the thing you're able to do as well. So if you get in a room with a bed... Alright, I'm gonna loot a little bit. I want to find some loot. See, I'm collecting all this gold because originally, back in the day, there was not much of a use for it. 20 of these gold coins equals 1 knob, and knobs are a big part of the currency, obviously. But there's a problem because they still weren't that good even then. I mean, you get one knob for completing a door anyway. You just get 20 coins and but that chest will have an item for me, like a lockpick, which will help in the future. Either if I want to get the actually, you know what I want to get? I need to get 500 at least 500 gold before I make it to door 51. And I'll tell you why. At door 50, we have the figure. Now, the reason you want to collect all those books is because those are actually part of a combination. The paper is the key to solving the combination. You could be guessing for as long as you live, which wouldn't be very long without that paper. But that paper is your only guess as to what you're supposed to be doing. So, after you get past that combination lock at door 50, you're then tasked with... Sometimes you'll randomly hear that, and it won't be anything. See, there's batteries that can spawn everywhere. They spawn more often than other items. Which is good because they're pretty essential. If you don't have any batteries for your flashlight, obviously you're not gonna have a flashlight to use. I mean, you'll still have the flashlight, it's just not gonna have any power. So, like, door 29. And actually, it looks like we're doing the Seek Chase a little late. Oh. Out of all the rooms, this has got to be my least favorite. Now, you know what I can do? I can just use the lockpick. Oh. I guess it was a duped room. Can't lockpick it anymore. Now, do you know why I want to save? So after, okay, back to the story. Back to the story. Door 50, you know, you gotta get past door 50, and once you get past door 50, you're pretty much safe. Oh, he does erase the number on the key. That would be helpful to know. That'd be Rush. See, he'll get me past that. So anyway, let's see. Ah, there's a battery in here. See, okay, that's where he went. So anyway, guys, let's see. Ah, great, another dark room. Oh God, I think it's one of those things. Okay, 33. Gotta remember it's 33. Got it. 33, 34. Now that you see the eyes. Also, if you see this, it says this isn't a painting. Ah, that dark room is gone. Oh, guys, we're doing the first seek chase. And let's just say, I hope this goes viral on YouTube, but... Oh, I collected a coin. Alright, guys, here we go. First seek chase of the... Well, not of the day, of the run. Second one of the entire night. I think you can do is you can run under these. Don't run into fire. It does the same damage. Oh, that's laggy. Ah, I think I'm lagging. Hold on. I'm lagging. Hang on. Now, there's a lot of things you can find, but they all have their own rarities. You can find a lockpick, which is what I have 2 of. I tried to use one, but, oh. This room will have loot. Look, you see this? It's just... Ah, look, the key. It will always have the key. It will also have loot. So now I have the vitamins. But you can have more than just this. Now we're on to door 47. Wow, we're getting a lot of loot. We're getting a lot of loot, I'll tell you that much. Another lockpick. You can only have 3 at a time. The one thing I don't like about this game is that you have to walk forever. Ah, 49, there we go. Like I said, guys, I am not very... Actually, I never said, but I'm not much of a fan of door 50. But at least door 50 is, 450 is either your favorite level or your most hated level. It's one or the other, really. Where's the book? Is it on this side? Yeah, it is. If the thing comes near you, you can actually outrun it as long as you have less than 2 books. Every book that you get, it gets faster and faster. Alright, Star is actually not on here. So, look at that. That's a great example of a book that doesn't help you in any way. Now what you want to do is, you want to crouch near this thing. Because if you don't crouch near it, it'll be bad, let's just say. And, let's see, where the hell is this other book? That is yet to be seen. Also, I'd like to add that Figure generally is predictable, but sometimes he's not. He's not always predictable. Yeah, let's see. Alright. X is on there. It's the third one. Now, as you can see, I'm running and doing the heartbeat minigame because I don't have any other option. Yeah. Yeah. So as you can see, So you can actually make one mistake every time you go in the closet and do the minigame. You gotta basically time that just right and make sure it doesn't go out of sync. If you press too early or don't press too late. Basically, it will just go around all over the place. It's pretty hard to guess where it'll go. Yeah, he's very hard to predict some of the time. Most of the time, he's great for predictions, but sometimes you never know. What I assume is that he's not going to go down this way. So he's going to go up there, and then that means I can go over here. And look, I saw 2 books up here. You can get 2 at a time. You just read them. Oh, look, 3. That's beautiful. He doesn't usually tend to come over here. Alright. Let's see what the code is. Do I have all the numbers? No, I don't. I still need the hexagon triangle. Screen recording. If you ask me, he's quite a nuisance. In my personal opinion, this guy is a real nuisance to me. Alright. So I seem to have every single number except for the one that is the hexagon, which is the 5th one. Thankfully, he doesn't tend to come down over here. So I can just sit here. Alright, so the code's... Oh, that was freaky. He just, like, turned as if he was going to come here, but he didn't. So he's, like, glitching a bit, but whatever. Alright, so... 1314 something. Crouch. I'll wait for him to go back. I'll try the next ones. The thing is, you don't want to stay on that lock, because I'm pretty sure that makes noise. Yeah, he's glitched a bit. But he still keeps running. Now let's try 3 and 4. We'll just keep going until we get it. We can guess it. There's not that many combinations to guess. I plan on making it past door 50. I got it! Yeah. And this is why you want to have all the money. Now, I didn't need 500, but I did need at least 300 for this. Why do I want this thing so much? It's called the skeleton key. But why do I want it? For one simple reason. I can use this to get to 2 different areas. Number 1, I can use this to get to the rooms, which... Ah, damn. There goes Rush. He comes faster now. And you also get less time to hide. Because the monster that will kick you out comes quickly. Alright, 57. Now, I'm going to show you what the first one is, but I'm not actually going to go in. Because you can watch it. It's called The Rooms Doors. So, this one is thankfully unlocked. Oh, vitamins. As you can see, I popped a thing of vitamins not too long ago in the library. So this will come in handy, especially in door 100. Those vitamins are really helpful. They're helpful on the Seek Chase, but more importantly, they're helpful with the figure. Ah, come on. Okay. So this is door 60. Now I'm gonna show you. There's something back here, right? I don't know. So this one does not have a title. As you can see, that painting has no title. We don't know what's back there. I would love to know, but that has no title. So now, this is not the only spot you can go. There's actually 2 spots. I think I might have forgotten where we needed to go. Oh wait, 61. Yeah, right here. Oh, I'm not looking for that. I have to look for the lever, but I do also want to show you that little special secret I was talking about earlier. Thankfully, there's no other monsters in here besides that screech thing, which will appear if we don't have light. Nothing in there. That was Screech. You finally saw him. Thankfully, all you have to do to get him away is just look directly at him, and then he'll make that screech and will go away unharmed. Now, keep in mind, having... Oh, look. Guiding light. He helped me here. So now, I'm going to go back to here. So as you can see, I'm going to go back to door 60. I'm going to show you what we missed out on. This is what we missed out on. Now, what you need is 2 lockpicks and the skeleton key. This is the rooms. There is 1,000 rooms for you to get through. They are very difficult, but if you manage to get through them, you get 2 rewards. You get the Rift, which you can use to store items in for future runs, which is a little bit of cheating, but you can use it. And the other thing you get, which is something you can store, is, I forgot what it's called, but it's just basically the scanning thing, which you can use for night vision. And, hang on. I have to go do something real quick. Let me quickly... I gotta go do something real quick, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let me... Oh, there we go. No. 64. So yeah, that's what door 60 looks like. Oh, I'm gonna quickly open this door. The thing is, Rush will only stop at the nearest open door. Or the nearest closed door, my bad. So he'll actually just go through all other open rooms that you have until he gets to the closed door, at which point he'll burst it open and stop the entire chase. But here's the thing, he doesn't go through locked doors. That one happened to be locked. So, I just got some free coins. As you can see, I have no idea where the key is. Probably in here. There we go. You can see a little bit in here. There we go. Oh, look at that. Seek eyes. Now, here's why I wanted the skeleton key. This is the infirmary now. The thing you want to do is you want to go and click that, because then you get rid of that door, and you get to, you get a lot of loot in here. There's a lot of gold, a lot of potential knobs, but the real thing is this. You want to do that because it gives you that effect. Now, at first you might not know what that does, but if you keep watching a little bit, you might find out. Actually, I'll tell you, because I'm not in the mood to find out myself. It's a healing thing. That heals you. It's idle regeneration, baby. Basically. It's just idle regeneration. Now, that's really handy because normally to regenerate health, you have to find a bandage, which not only is hard to come by, but it's also taking up spots for other potential items, like a lighter, a lockpick, the vitamins, and even the crucifix, which you can use to not be killed. It takes up spaces for items. Basically, you'll want to not have to use a band-aid. And if you get that, you actually don't ever need band-aids again, really. I'd still get one if you find it, but just know that you still have a way of healing your health. No loot in that thing. That's nice. Gold. How nice. 900 gold. Oh, well, this is going to be quite eventful. Because, see, The eyes have stopped, and we are in a hallway. We're at we're at door 69, about to enter door 70. I would run as fast as you can, don't look back. If you need to, pop a vitamin. I would pop one now. The vitamins will make you go a lot faster. They're very helpful in case you ever do that, where you have to go all around. If you ever have to go all the way around, you need to pray that you have vitamins, because you're probably gonna die having to do that. Now listen up, we're at door 78. Door 79. Door 80. It's also dark. Now, there is something in this game called the greenhouse, which is the last, I think... That's ambush. He'll come back and forth. Strategy is to just go back out. It's just go back in and out. Once you stop hearing his sounds, he'll be gone. This one's also dark. The greenhouse is a very challenging area. So is this portion. There's a lot of dark rooms up here. See how close that was. Also, Rush will appear pretty frequently. However, that's not the worst thing, because Rush actually appears really frequently in the greenhouse area. In the last I think 10 doors, the greenhouse is every door. And what it is there's this thing called snare. The snare is something you don't want to step on, because it does a decent amount of damage, but the worst part is that your foot actually gets stuck in it, and you have to spend a few seconds getting out of it, which makes you really vulnerable to anything willing to attack you. You're also not able to look around too much. Oh, look. I think we're about to enter the greenhouse. So look, this is the courtyard area. It's your first real interaction with the outside world. Yeah, we're about to enter the greenhouse. See, you can't, see, there's no lights out here. There's no lights. You can't hear anything except for Rush himself. Also, watch out for those. Those are the snares. Make your way to the next closet, quickly. Good news is he did help me find the way to the door. that way. Now, as you can notice, I'm slowly healing my HP back, which is good. You'll want to heal your HP back. Now, this is door 100. You would probably want a flashlight here. Now, the problem is, you can't go to where you hear the shining things at. You need a key, which would be pretty nice to find, but I have lockpicks, thankfully. I would use a lockpick if I were you, because believe me, you don't want to have to find that key. That's the last thing you need, okay? You're already finding like 10 more things. You know who that is. Oh yeah. You gotta hide quickly. I'm pretty sure you actually have to do the minigame here. If you did it right, he'll walk away, hopefully. Hide. Oh, he's back. And he got me. Well, that's game. Anyway, I will make another video later. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see if we can beat this with someone else maybe next time.